Shit, nigga, what's
the
poppin',
deal, my
Tef?
nigga? What's good?
Not much, man, nigga. We been over here working, dog, but shit, nigga, you been making noise, cuz.
Man, I've been trying to, man. I've been trying to. Thank you. Muchly appreciated, man. I'm trying to.
We go back since motherfucking, what was it, the
Creep Show,
number one.
Creep Show, number
at
one.
The hip hop art gallery, man.
Yeah,
that shit turned me to music at a whole different level. That shit I know me personally, made me want to chase the dream wholeheartedly, dog. Just to see you out there grinding, doing your own thing, and not to see you like a year later, you making even bigger moves than one could imagine. Like, people don't understand. You got to get up and do it yourself, man.
Yeah, definitely, most definitely, man. You know, my story is more. It's just deeper than rap. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I would hope so.
My story, yeah, it's like everything that I spit. You know what I'm saying? It's like I spit it from the gut. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's where it come from. Cause I feel the pain. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was doing this, I was a 9-to-5 cat. Like I was working for somebody else. You know what I mean? And I was just, you know, trying to not be who I really am. Just trying to conform to society. And shit, once I broke out of that and just went for myself, I'm like, fuck it, let's make these moves and let's go and let's get it. And I'm gonna fucking make sure that everybody who I interact with is gonna have that same feeling that you just had. Like, you know what? I can get up and do that shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like, no matter how old you are, young you are, whatever, you know, racial group you in, you know what I'm saying? Just know that you can accomplish your dreams.
Now, you said you was a 9-to-5 cat.
Mm-hmm.
When you quit your job, like, that hamster wheel, people rely on that. How you just quit a job and chase a dream like that? Like,
oh, that wasn't easy. That's what made Kid Tef. Like, that's what made me, because when I decided, like, fuck this job, you know what I'm saying? Fuck these drugs, you know what I'm saying? Selling this shit out here, you know what I'm saying? Fuck these police and shit. You know what I'm saying? When I stopped chasing the money like that and started chasing the dream, it seemed like everybody turned their back on me. Everybody, family, friends, everybody, you know, like I went through some shit, baby mama, you know what I'm saying? You know, all type of shit, like shit that'll hurt a nigga heart, you know what I'm saying? And that's what make me go hard. Like, I gave up a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying?
But yeah, man, you said they all turned their back on you, man. I can understand that, man. A lot of people don't understand the dream. And then when you get there, they be the first ones like, oh my God, I really made it. I can't believe.
It's crazy. Even people in rap. But I do want to big up Knoxville from the Olympics, because the first time that I recorded my first song, Guys Don't Bleed, he was like, yo, you killing it. You killing it. He told me that. And I didn't even believe in myself at that point as an actual, like, rapper. I didn't believe in my voice like that. You know what I'm saying? He tell me, like, yo, you killed that, dog. And like, he like, you better than everybody that you fucking with right now. Like, why are you around these niggas?
Man, you was giving these niggas knowledge for free, bro. But it's sometimes you got to, because then within that right there, you learn a lesson that it's kind of like, I don't know about how you feel about it, but me, myself, I didn't believe fully in myself. So I hid it under putting other people that I knew was just as sweet as me in front, just to see if they could make it, and understanding, like, I get mad at them for not having work ethics and shit.
Right.
And then I look over at you and I'm like, this nigga working as hard as I'm trying to work.
Man, and a lot of that, you know what I'm saying, a lot of that is very rigorous. It's very time consuming. It's not an easy job at all. You know, I mean, like, the nigga make it seem easy, but it's not easy like that. You know what I'm saying? Niggas biting my style. Yeah, niggas biting my style and shit. I see niggas running with the arcade type themes and shit for their events and shit like that. You know, but
I know where it originated at. I got proof where it originated
at. You know, but you know, that's what it's all about. It's all about inspiration. You know what I'm saying? Let me inspire somebody. You know what I'm saying? And let's just be real about it. You know what I'm saying? If I inspire you, shout me out. You know what I'm saying? Don't be on that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you know you taking my shit, and I'm in, if I take a nigga shit, I'm be like, yo, Future inspired me. I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm inspired by shit, a lot of artists out here.
Matter of fact, I mean, like, where did it? Because Tef, you are a different character, bro, and that's why I fuck with you. I'm like, no matter how many pages in Excel I go into, any magazines I go into, Vibe is not a Tef out there.
Yeah,
and that's
man.
why I'm like, who the fuck influenced it? You gotta have some Outkast in there. I know that for a fact. I don't know who else, Danny Brown, but who the hell?
Oh well, yeah. I'm glad that you say that. I'm really glad that you say Danny Brown. You put Danny Brown in there also, but I'm gonna put it to you like this: like my original name that I came out with was the Teflon Tom. That was before Rick Ross. That was before Rick Ross had the Teflon Don album. That was right before that album. Right when that album came out was when I switched my name to Kid Tough. Cause I'm like, I ain't wanna, and I'm like, nah, I can't associate this with that. You know what I'm saying?
Put you in
because the Teflon Tom shit came from the gangster shit. Because way before I was rapping, I was on some like really like, you know what I mean? Like I was on that gangster shit. You know what I'm saying? So like in the hood, niggas looking at me like, you what? Like you rapping? Like you supposed to be holding the rappers down, nigga. Like you rapping that shit. So like it was just real niggas, man. The streets, like, you know what I'm saying? Tupac, Biggie, Nas, fucking shit. Anybody that make real music, Johnny Cash, Stevie Wonder.
He said Johnny Cash. Y'all didn't know we listen to real music.
9 Inch Nails.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Nirvana, Kurt Cobain, Kid Cudi. Kid Cudi is the reason why I came with the kid shit.
Bro, he got me through a long, hard time in life.
Danny Brown wrote a song called 30 on Triple X.
I remember that.
And I was sitting at my desk at work, you know what I'm saying, talking to customers and shit on the headphones and shit. And I'm listening to the song. I'm like, this nigga is talking about my life. I'm like, he doing it. I'm like, okay, fuck it. I'm there. I'm about to do this shit. I'm about to chase this shit. I'm like, this nigga from Detroit. You know what I'm saying? This nigga in the age bracket. You know what I'm saying? Like, let that shit be known because none of that shit matter. Like, how old you are, what color you are, how tall you are, how small you are. If you got skills, you got skills. You know what I'm saying? It's like rap is like being a drug dealer. Like as long as you know how to fucking sell that shit or hustle that shit, it don't matter who the fuck you are. You know what I'm saying? You can get them racks up. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. You know what I mean?
I love how you put that, because niggas don't understand, man. You gotta grind. You gotta bleed for this, dog. You gotta. It's a second religion, flat out.
You gotta really do it for real. You gotta really live the life. You know what I'm saying?
And in this being your following, what's next for you, my nigga?
Expanding. You know, just doing a lot of things. Me myself, I define an artist as being creative and always different.
Speaking of which, you say artist, creative. That's why I don't fuck with them Drake niggas that actually rap other people's verses. You're not an artist, man. You put a frame around the box and call it your picture.
That's some new shit. That's some new shit right there.
That ain't,
you know what I'm saying?
Man.
That's some new shit. But the shit that I'm talking about, like, is, you know, just like expanding as far as like in like a Andre 3000 manner or a Biggie type progression from his first album to Life After Death. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm seeing new things, I'm doing new things, I feel new feelings, you know what I'm saying? Like, the number one thing is like, I'm just gonna say it, like, Detroit is always gonna be home, but gotta go somewhere and let them test the product. You know what I'm saying? Like, on some real shit, we like, we gonna put it in the hood terms. How you gonna get these customers, you know what I'm saying, if you're not letting them test it? Everybody, you know what I'm saying, just still here in Detroit, like, okay. Or everybody trying to ride somebody's coattail or some shit, so.
Yeah, man, everybody's scared. I can admit it, man, it took us a long time to jump off the porch, too. That's why I'm like, man, we out here, shit, let's fly, let's get these 747.
Yeah, like, my next move, man, is just expanding on these shows. Like, you know, I see how marketable it is and how much I done inspired niggas, you know what I'm saying, here in Detroit, and it's time for me to just, my calling at this point of my career is to go out, you know, like no blasphemy, but like Jesus, like, to go out and spread this, we got going on, you know what I'm saying? Like be the sacrificial lamb, and that's just where it's at right now, you know what I'm saying?
Man, I honestly, you said it, I'm gonna take it there. I think the story of Jesus Christ is how you get through anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Anything in like that story was an example of if you want to be famous, look at the story and do exactly what he did. He did no matter what. He did everything he knew was right, no matter what people said, and he became what he said he was gonna become. Simply put.
And another thing that people must understand, because a lot of people think that we just ignorant and we just rappers or some of the shit we rap about, is that if you listen to my lyrics, I talk about the Muslim society, Islam, Allah, and as long as we doing what we're doing and we stay righteous, like Jesus, because Jesus was righteous. He wasn't just turning water to wine just to show he had the sauce like that, like you know what I mean? Like he stood for his righteousness, what I'm saying? And my righteousness is to inspire people.
Run it, man.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people want to do this shit for women. A lot of people want to do it for the flashiness.
It's the wrong thing, man.
Yeah.
If you're not hungry for it for the right reasons, you won't get it.
You'll burn out real quick on that.
So quick, man. It's something you got a lot of shit planned, man. You're very talented, man.
Thank you, bro.
And like minds think alike, man. That's the only reason you're sitting in here next to Sound Giants,
man,
bro.
I appreciate it.
It's beautiful. So I want to thank you for coming out, though.
Oh, for sure, man. I appreciate you having me come out. Big up to Sound Giants. Big up to my man Apollo. Shout out to Seppi. You know what I mean? We about to do some shit. You know what I'm saying? And you can either get with it now or later, but
you got
we still gonna be sweet. You know what? I'm actually thinking about killing the arcade here for a minute and just doing some shit called Strictly for My Niggas, which will be like some new shit where it's like invite only and location, you know what I'm saying, is not, known to everybody, because I'm just on that new shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like this shit just strictly for my niggas, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Pac, I feel like everybody trying to put their hands in some shit, you know what I'm saying, and run with some shit, and just trying to expand and take the music to take my sound to its next level, and also market it and expand and just go to these different markets and show these people that we standing on our own too. We ain't trying to stand in nobody's shadows. We trying to be real men, and put on for ourselves and feed our kids. And real gonna recognize real.
Shit, I understand. Let's go get this real nigga session.
Yeah, for sure. Now check this.